Hey guys, it's Amber. So, long time no see. I think this is the longest I've ever taken a break from YouTube in like the past 10 years. I think it's been like 6 months. So, here I am. I don't know if I'm going to come back to making videos more often, but with my kids being in school, I do have a little bit more time. So, we'll see what happens, okay? But I thought it'd be fun to just start off with like a little catch up, little chit chat, get ready with me. And I'm going to be using this Urban Decay Prince palette. This palette is super pretty. I've really liked playing with it. So I thought, you know what, why not do a little look today? So here's the colors. Super pretty. And we'll just kind of catch up a little bit. I'm going to start off by putting my primer on, and I'm going to let that sit on, and then I'll do my eyes. What have I been up to? Basically surviving. Taking care of myself, taking care of my mental health. I went through a really, really bad episode of depression, and yeah, I was just not okay. And it's okay to not be okay, but you know, you have to know what your resources are and how to reach out for help. And so I did those things, and I'm doing better and working on things every day. And I'm still at my mom's, and right now we're still working on getting our family back together. It's just been a journey, some ups, some downs, and you know, we haven't given up on it, but we're working, we're trying, and you know, that's real life. Sometimes you just have struggles and you just got to work through them and do the best you can. So, you know, if you're having those kind of struggles where you're just trying to figure out where you're going with your life, you're not alone. And I think it's, I don't want to say normal, but yeah, like all of us have different struggles that we go through on the daily. So it's a wrap. So I'm going to set my primer really quick with just some powder. So my kids are back in public school. I did homeschool for a year, all of my kids. And then last year I did 2 of my kids, considering my mental health and my son's mental health and kind of what was going to be best for him and best for me. I just felt like it was time for him to go back to public school. He has albinism and ocular albinism, so he has problems with his eyesight. So I really wanted to focus on him being able to learn to read really well, get those math facts down. That way he wouldn't get lost in a classroom setting. So we spent those 2 years at home, and it was during all this craziness, so I feel like he needed that. And now he's back in school, and so far it's going well. So if it ends up not going well, you know, I can always bring him back home again. But I felt like he needed more socialization in his life, and I wasn't really good about making opportunities for him to do that with homeschool because it was just too much. Like, I just had too much going on with trying to plan everything and stuff, and that was part of the reason why I didn't do YouTube, because I just, honestly, just didn't have a lot of time. All right, let's go into this color Funkarol. I've always been one of those people where it's like, you just got to do what works best for you and your family, and sometimes that changes, and that's okay. So I am glad we had that time and experience, and we'll see where the future brings us if it happens again. Little Miss is in pre-K this year, and she's going to be starting soon. She's super excited for that, and so I'm definitely going to have some more time to just, you know, solo parenting for 2 years, and I'm not single, but I raise my kids primarily on my own since they don't have a dad in the house, and it's exhausting, you know, and so I definitely have learned I've got to make myself a priority and take time for me, which is really what I've been focusing on the last few months. And boy, has it just been a doozy of a year for everybody. I mean, I finally feel like wearing makeup again and actually getting, you know, cute outfits again. And for a while, I was just like in that survival mode where I didn't care about hair. I didn't care about makeup. I went to work and I did what I had to do, but I wasn't in this creative mind space where I really wanted to film and edit. And my ring light broke, and so I was like, well, you know, what's the point in that? But then for my birthday, my husband bought me this really nice ring light that I have on right now. And it's so nice because my camera actually gets like stands in the middle of it, so I don't have like 2 different, I used to have like 2 smaller ring lights and then a tripod, and it was all kind of like all over the place. And now I just have the one, and it works really good, and I can adjust it. So if the lighting is too bright or too warm or too cool, I can adjust that as I need to. So hopefully that will be good. I really like this palette though because I feel like the purples are like have a pretty decent pigment. I feel like sometimes it's hard to get purples. All right, I'm gonna go in with my finger on this one. It's called Baby I'm a Star, but I think for these metallic ones, I really just like using my finger and putting it on that way. I mean, this palette is really pretty, so I feel like I don't have to do anything like elaborate or crazy. Like I just, you know, do a really, really basic application, and I like how it looks. So Little Miss turned 5, but she was right on the border, so she's doing pre-K instead of kindergarten. And my oldest is now 13, and my middle son is now 10. I just can't believe that time has flown by. When I first started doing YouTube, my son was like a baby. So that's just insane. I cut my hair, so it's short now. I've been thinking about getting bangs, but I had bangs for a long time. If you guys have been around here for a long time, you know, I had bangs for a really long time. So we'll see what happens there. All right, I'm going to go in with my It Cosmetics CC Cream. Right now I'm still a summer color, so I'm in light medium. I like this for summertime or anytime it, you know, it's still sunny out because it does have that SPF 50 in it. And it's a nice, like, go-to, easy makeup application. It's light, but it has good coverage. I stopped using it for a while, and I was trying different things that were cheaper, and then I tried it again, and I was like, why did I stop using this? You know, it's just like one of those things that you're like, oh, dude, why did I do that? I should have kept on it. I think I got too much. So for as far as me, I have been working. I just work weekends, so I work Friday and Saturday in my salon, and I do hair, and we haven't really been doing much with makeup, if anything, just because of, you know, everything that's been going on with the pandemic. So mostly doing color and women's haircuts is basically what I do most of it. If you follow me on Instagram, you can see I post a lot of the stuff that I do there, and I love kind of doing my little reels and just fun little things with it, and just kind of showing people the looks I do with my hairstyling. And I've really enjoyed it. I just enjoy where I work so much because the people, I have worked in salons, I've worked solo, and it was really hard to work in a salon where I just feel like everyone was so competitive and everyone was just, I don't know, just mean to each other. And it's not like that at all here, and I really, really enjoy that. This is the Dose of Colors Concealer in Light Medium number 11. It's funny that everybody's going back to like light concealer because I never really liked the whole like giant triangle thing, and I was like, guys, you really don't need that much. And now everyone's like, oh, guess what, we really don't need that much. I'm like, because definitely, unless you have like perfect under eye skin, putting on too much concealer can definitely make you look aged, and I don't want to do that because I turned 36. I'm getting old. I mean, relatively, but for me, I'm like, how am I this old? How is this a thing? I don't even know. So my new powder love has been this Urban Decay Stay Naked the Fix. You can use this as a powder, or you can use it as like a foundation, just like straight up. I feel like it sets the makeup really well though, and gives it like just a little extra coverage, and it has a nice finish. It does come with like a little sponge, but I like using just like these little flatter top kabukis. Works really good. It's just like riding a bike. I guess I'm just gonna jump on right back in there. So let's see, what else have I been up to? Honestly, just mom life. Like, that's basically what I've been doing. Just taking care of my kids, taking care of me. We spent a lot of time this year swimming, and I'm such a sun baby. Like, I just love being outside, and that's just like rejuvenating, refreshing to me, and it really helps me feel bright and happy. And I'm worried a little bit going into fall that that depression is going to start to sink back in. So I gotta find things that I enjoy again, and I'm happy that I'm to a place that I feel like I can make videos and enjoy it, because for such a long time, like, nothing sounded good. Like, I didn't want to do anything. I'd be like, oh, Mom, I don't want to go to work. And she's like, well, Amber, you don't feel like doing anything. I'm like, touche, okay. You know, and that's just what depression does, is it it puts this like blanket of sadness, like a wet blanket over everything. And even if it's like happy, you just feel so like emotionless and numb, and it's just really hard. So anyway, going to therapy and getting help from my doctor and stuff has been super helpful. So if you have been struggling, by all means, don't be like me and wait forever to get help. Just reach out and ask for help, because there is help available. I love this little City Color blush thing. I use this all the time, and it is so good because I feel like it has warm, cool, peachy, neutral, like anything I could want. It's just right here. So what's next for me? I don't know. Am I going to start making more videos? I don't know. I guess it kind of depends on what the response to this one is. Like if people actually want to watch my videos again. Like I've been gone for so long, and I don't know if people even are going to be like, oh, I remember you, you know? I had someone the other day comment and be like, I just found your channel and like you should make videos again. And I was like, yeah, maybe, we'll see. So here I am giving it another little go, and we'll see what happens. I need a good highlighter. Got all my makeup behind me here. I've got my Sculpt to Glow from Focular Beauty. Focular. I never know how to say that really well. But I've had this for a while, and it's still one of my favorite highlights. So when I last left with like I'm leaving YouTube, I had another video filmed, but I decided against posting it just because I didn't want to open myself up to the criticism I'd received. So yeah, I did have a little work done on my face, and I was going to talk more about that, but I was like, you know, whatever. So it is what it is. So if you think I look a little different, maybe I do, maybe I don't. But you know what, most of all, I'm just happy that I look like the best version of myself, and I don't look like someone else, because I don't want to look like somebody else. Anyway, I made a video, but I decided not to post it, and I don't know. So all right, let's finish up these eyes. So I'm going to go into this color called DMSR and put that kind of in the right there. It's kind of a duochrome shade, so it's really pretty. And then I'm going to go in with When Doves Cry, which is a white, and pop that right here. Let's get a little fine brush and do some of that purple under the lash line. So I'm going to go into this color, Dark Purple Delirious. I also have had this stupid, I got a cyst under this eye over here, or like a, what are those things called that you get on your eyelids? Anyway, I got one, and it finally healed up, and then I got one on this eye, and I'm like, so I have like a little lump right there, but if it doesn't go away soon, I'm going to go into my eye doctor and be like, dude, what is the deal? But I don't actually have any mascara on. I got my eyelashes lifted and tinted, which was the best thing ever. I'm addicted. For summer, it was so nice. And I got my brows tinted too, so they're not microbladed. It just gives them a little tint, so if I don't have makeup on, I still like I have a face, which is nice. I need a new good eyeliner. So I feel like partially what got me inspired to do fun makeup again was watching the Netflix show Glow Up. If you guys haven't seen that, you should see it, because this eyeliner is dead. It's so inspiring seeing their makeup looks that they do, and like just how talented people are. Way talented. I can barely get my wings even on a good day, so I don't know how these people are doing this kind of stuff, but nonetheless, it is so fun to watch. And there's 3 seasons, so you can just totally binge watch it, which is always my favorite. Got a little e.l.f. Eyebrow pencil, and I'm just gonna define my brows just a little more. Yeah. Little Miss has a little friend over, and so it's so cute. I can just hear them in the next room being like, let's pretend there's a customer and let's do this. And it's like, oh, it's so cute. I love that she's made a little friend, because, you know, you just need to have people in your life sometimes. Well, all the time, really. So my mascara has still been my favorite CoverGirl Supersize Fibers. I just feel like this lengthens my lashes so good. And then I like to layer it over it with something more But man, I'm still using Lash Girl serum. I've used the Babe Lash and then the Rodan and Fields, and I know everyone hates it because it's MLM, but it really does work so good. Like, I hate that it works so good, but it really does. But the Babe Lash is also really good. So those are my recommendations, because my lashes are not normally like this at all. So let me know, you guys, do you want to see videos from me more regularly? What type of videos do you want to see? Do you like these like chatty get ready with me's? Do you want to see some of my like fall fashion-y type videos? I used to do a lot of activewear reviews, but you know, being depressed, I did gain some weight. Nothing noticeable, and I looked totally fine, but it was hard because a lot of my clothes didn't fit, and so again, I just didn't feel like, you know, getting on camera as much. I've still been posting on Instagram, but I don't know, it's just when you get dressed and something doesn't fit, it just kind of hits you a certain way. It doesn't matter if it's like a size 2 or a size 22. If it doesn't fit, you just feel kind of like, blah. I'm gonna go over this with the Tarte Man Eater mascara. I just love this like kind of purple look. It's just fun, sparkly, brightens my mood. Alrighty, and let's do some lips. Alright, Urban Decay recently redid all their lipsticks, and so these went half price at Ulta, so I bought some. This is Bittersweet. It's a comfort matte. So I don't know if they still have this color, but you might be able to find it like popping up at like TJ Maxx or something like that, because they redid them. So yeah, this has been one of my favorite go-to looks. It's just like a purple eye, purple lip, you know, a nice little highlight cheek. So that's where we're at. Anyway, thank you guys for joining me today. I hope you guys enjoyed this little chit chat, get ready with me. If you guys have questions for me down below, like what I've been doing or anything, put them down below. And if I get enough questions, then I'll do a Q&A, and then I can answer what you guys actually want to know instead of whatever random thing I'm talking about right now. And I've missed making videos. I'm glad I'm feeling better. It was rough for a little while, I'll be honest, but you know, there's light. There's light at the end of the tunnel, and don't give up on you, okay? All right, see you guys next time. Bye-bye.